law. Far too often we see regular people charged with ridiculous crimes on thin evidence. Average Americans end up being put behind bars for the most ludicrous of charges. And far too often we see the powerful getting away, yes, even murder. Our Secretary of Defense of the United States, because that's what he is, he's the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, murdered people.
That's right.
But we, the people, will no longer be silent. And we will no longer put up with this. Every single member of Congress needs to say whether or not they are okay with murder, amongst many other things. That's the question. Members of Congress, are you listening to the people? Are you okay with murder? Representative Thanedar will be providing you, members of Congress, with the opportunity to answer this very question very, very soon. And it's not up to Pete Hegseth on whether he stays in power. It is up to the American people to demand he doesn't. And Representative Thanedar is taking that demand straight into the House of Representatives in that beautiful Capitol dome behind us. Woo! It's our house, the people's house. That's right. So the question is, in front of every single member right now, are you willing to stand with the law, or are you willing to stand with a murderer? So it is an absolute honor to be able to say that someone inside that building up there is actually stepping up. Please join me in thanking him and welcoming the representative from Detroit, Michigan, who is bringing these articles of impeachment forward, Representative Shri Thanedar. Let's give it up for Representative Thanedar, folks. Come on!
Good morning.
Good morning.
How is you all?
Good.
So good to see you all. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for fighting. Thank you for fighting for America, because we love the United States of America. And we will not stand anyone creating these crimes, war crimes, and we're going to fight for our Constitution. We're going to fight for the rule of law, and we're going to fight for our Constitution. All right, so I'm going to go in a few minutes to go vote in the House, because I never miss my votes. But I wanted to be here and talk about the articles of impeachment I'm bringing against this reckless, incompetent Secretary of Defense. So we know that Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth is uniquely unqualified for his role. Unqualified. But every day it becomes clearer that he is engaging in unlawful, illegal activity.
Yep.
That is why today I am introducing 2 articles of impeachment against Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth. One for murder and conspiracy to murder, and another for reckless and unlawful mishandling of classified information. Recently, Pete Hegseth has been under increased scrutiny for his direct orders to kill everybody on a small civilian boat off the coast of Venezuela, which had no indication of being hostile.
Shame!
We now know the boat was not equipped to reach the United States, and the people on the boat were not criminals but migrants fleeing the country of Venezuela to a small nation of Trinidad and Tobago, thousands and thousands of miles from the United States. This boat, this 39-feet boat, if it had to come to the United States, it would have to refuel some 20 times before they can reach our shores. And we now know that Pete Hegseth not only carried out these strikes, but ordered those under his command to kill everybody and leave no survivors, an illegal act under our own laws of war. Even when two of those on board clung to life on the side of the boat, he ordered them to strike again to make sure they were dead. This was not an act of war. Congress has not declared war on Venezuela. Hegseth and the administration gave the excuse of fighting narco-terrorism, but provided no evidence for their claim. So let's be clear, these are extrajudicial, unlawful killings. Extrajudicial, unlawful killings. This was murder.
Right.
In addition, he is also actively endangering the lives of our brave service members. Earlier this year, Pete Hegseth recklessly mishandled classified information, leaking war plans in a Signal group chat, an unauthorized form of communication of classified information by the U.S. government. Even worse, he accidentally added a journalist, Jeffrey Goldberg, to his group chat. Hegseth proceeded to then leak classified war plans, including exact targets, methods of attack, and the exact times at which these targets would be attacked. The strikes were subsequently made on these targets identical to how Pete Hegseth described them in this Signal chat. If this information got into the wrong hands, American lives could have been easily lost. Such reckless and unlawful handling of classified information would be, for any Pete Hegseth's millions of civilian and military subordinates, a career-ending offense and likely result in criminal prosecution. This has to end now. That is why today I am calling for impeachment of Pete Hegseth.
Yes!
For the crime of murder and conspiracy to murder, for the reckless and unlawful mishandling of classified information, for the flagrant violation of numerous military laws. I came here as an immigrant. I love United States of America. I love this country. I love this country so much that I will not be bullied. I will not be intimidated. I am going to go forward and introduce these articles of impeachment because it is the right thing to do.
That's right! I love
The
you!
right thing to do to protect our democracy. It is the right thing to do for peace. It is the right thing to do to protect our service members. Today, in the audience, we have many veterans behind me, in front of me, and I thank you all for your patriotism. I thank you all for your love of the United States of America. I thank you all for your service to the great country on earth, United States of America. And I am doing this because I love the United States of America. As an immigrant who came here to this country when I was 24 years old, I don't take this country for granted. I don't take the greatness of this country for granted. We are the best hope for democracy, and when someone breaks the law, the rule of law, when someone does unconstitutional activities, when someone endangers our service members and their lives, it is important that we stand up. And it is time
Yes.
for Congress to vote on this, a time for Congress to make a decision that are we going to allow such activities to continue to happen. President Trump, this incompetent member of your cabinet must go.
Yes! Woo!
I asked President Trump to ask Pete Hegseth to resign from his position. He should be replaced with a lot of competent people we have in this country to lead our men and women who work so hard in military, and they need a leader that they can be proud of. They need a leader who is competent. They need a leader who respects the rule of law. So I'm here asking for Pete Hegseth that he be resigned immediately, and if he does not do so, we need to impeach him. Congress must work hard to impeach him. It's time for us not to worry about their loyalty to this president. We need to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And
Get that war criminal out!
this secretary who has committed war crimes. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to leave.
Thank you. We
I'm
love
gonna go
you.
now. But continue your fight. We got to continue to fight for this great country of ours. We have to continue to fight and continue this fight because we love America. Thank you all.
Let's give it up for the congressman one more time here. Come on, make some noise! Folks, that concludes our rally and event today. Thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. And I think we're going to see history made very shortly. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it. Thank you all. And give it up for the volunteers at Flair and remember your oath. Come on.